Next session of the Spring. Today I'm going to cover Spring IOC and a little bit more. So in previous session we have talked about how to configure a Spring container, how to configure Bean, right? And a small example of dependency injection, right? Today I'm going to do the same thing, but I want to do with annotation, right? So question is, what is the annotation? Please reply. Annotation, right? Annotation was in concept introduced in Java. Hello,
Yeah,
Yes.
well,
Java 5, right? If you don't know the answer for any question, like you should say Java 5. Fine.
okay.
Yep. Scanner was introduced in Java 5. String builder was introduced in Java 5. Enum was introduced in Java 5. Concurrent package was introduced in Java 5, right? Generics introduced in Java 5. Unboxing, autoboxing introduced in Java 5. Hello, string you can use in Switch in Java 5. Everything in Java 5. So in notation, we always write with at the rate. Can you see this? At the rate
Yeah.
Mocha.
Yeah.
This is the example of annotation. Mocha is an one annotation, right? So annotation comes into three category. Marker annotation. Marker annotation means it does not have any attribute. Are you following me? Marker. Hmm. Single value annotation and multi value annotation. Single value. Guys, if you reply, you'll enjoy. Single value means it will have only one attribute. Then multi-valued.
Like a
Multi-valued.
micro interface, function
Yeah.
interface kind of
Yeah.
thing.
So, but you need to understand annotation is used for what purpose, right? Annotation basically used to associate some data in your source code. What you can do? It is used to reply, associate
Data.
some data,
Okay.
some metadata, you can say. Metadata, extra data. It is used to associate some metadata with source code. Are you following me? But when you can process it, you can process at the compile time. You can process at the time of deployment. Deployment means when it is going to load in the memory. Are you following me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. You can process it at runtime. Are you following me? So
Mm.
annotation you can process when? Compile time, deployment time, and runtime. So annotation is basically used to associate metadata, right? You can use some inbuilt annotation and you can use some custom annotation, right? So some annotation you might know. One annotation at override I'm using for method overriding purpose, right?
Yeah.
Similarly, Spring offers many annotation to make the bean. Right now, to make a bean, which annotation you are using? This one. Remember?
We,
Forget it.
yeah, we
Yeah.
remember.
If you want to create a bean with Spring, you can use this annotation. At service, at component, at repository, right? At controller, mhm, at bean. A This annotation you can use to for what purpose? To creating a bean. Why we want to use annotation? Because we want to get rid of XML. Got it? I got confused.
Yeah. Got it.
These annotations are used to create bean, right? Hello. Whatever you are doing with XML, you can do with annotation. I'm telling you right now. Spring is not for creating the object of Pojo classes like this. No, no, no. All this thing, whatever I was teaching yesterday, it was wasting of your time. I was just teaching you to concept. Clear?
Okay.
But this is
Yeah.
not this is not correct thing. No. Basically, we used to make the object of services. Services means which can do some business logic. So I'm just making my all the program for annotation in other package. Are you following me? What man? You can use package P2. Got it? So people, I want to make a bean with the help of
Annotation.
annotation. For example, very simple program I'm making. Okay, I'm making food service. A, I want to make a bean of it, right? And this food service has many method like public void. My method name is GCP, right? So this will connect with Google platform, right? When you call it system.out connecting with GCP. I don't know you're following me or not.
Yeah.
A, we have some business logic, right?
Yeah.
Hmm,
Yeah.
simple. So I want to make a object of it with the Spring container. This is AWS and this is Azure. All right. They are different popular
Cloud
cloud
platform.
platform. Many more cloud foundry, Redshift, many more we have. So you want to make a bean of it. You can use XML file, right?
Yeah.
But it is up to you. You want to use XML file or you want to use annotation, right? So if you want to make a bean, you can use annotation at service. At service will create what, man? It will
Bean.
create an object of it with which name? Same name as a class, right? And first letter is small. But here, if you want to give some name to bean, you can give it, right? This bean name I'm giving Nagin. Got it? So
Yeah.
it is equivalent to this. What? Bean hmm, ID equals to
ID. Nagin.
again, right? If you don't give the name, it will take the same name as a class name, first letter small. And
Oh,
here you can write fully qualified class name. What? Right click, copy qualified name. This is equivalent to this, right? Yep,
Yeah.
got it. No attribute. Done. So which one is simple? This one or this one?
Annotation.
Annotation. And you can use any annotation, right? Any four annotation you can use over there. All are same. Are you following me? At
Okay.
service, at component, at repository, at controller. You can use any one of them. Done. Now I would like to create a Spring container, right? So for annotation, you have to create the Spring container. Mhm. People
Yeah.
reply. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me do it. So in this case, if you don't want to create, what is my intention? I don't want to create, sir. I don't, sorry. What I want to do? I don't want to use
XML.
XML file. So you can Google like, Spring with Java based configuration. Are you following me?
Yeah.
I'm not doing great job. I'm telling you again. Spring for Java based configuration. Basically, you want to use Java based. You don't want to use XML. So for this purpose, you have to see in this case, you have to
which
create.
screen we are sharing, by the way? I'm just seeing this
Okay,
video
okay.
thing.
Yeah. See, you need either XML file or, but let me create XML file, right? I don't want to make you confused right now. So, but in this XML, this is, can you help me? Food service. You can give any name to it, right? Mhm.
Yeah.
And food service, why is crying? Because, oh, sorry, I'm making class. It should be file, no? Right?
Right.
You know that, okay?
Yeah, it should be
That's
file.
what I'm saying. Daily do practice file. Simple, hmm, right? And XML header and footer will be there, right? See my speed? Very fast. But don't use anything XML one. Got it? See?
Yeah.
Beans and bean. So here you have to just give the package name. Which name? Package name in which your annotated bean resides. So here you can use content component scan. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Which package you have to give? com dot
P2.
Container.
p2. So this is just indication to Spring Container. Hey Spring Container, go and look into this package. Hey Spring Container, right? Go inside this package. You got it or you got confused?
Got it.
Now you create a Spring container in main file. Spring container, Spring food main. I don't know if you're following me or not. Everything is as it is. Now you want to make a bean of it, right?
Yeah.
So whatever you have used earlier yesterday, right? I don't remember this line. So what you need to give here? You have to give this XML name.
Food service.
Hero. Simple, right? So Spring Container will go and look into this file, and this file will so say go to this package, right? When you come to
Oh,
this package, it is saying there is a class annotated with earth service. Make the bean of it with Nagin ID. Got it? Now what you can do is you can fetch a bean using get bean. You can use name. What name I have given? Any guess? People. I have given name
Nagan.
Nagin. Remember?
Yeah.
And this you
Yeah.
can downcast. Always I told you yesterday. You have to downcast it as a
Food. Food
food
service.
service. Confused? No. See, now you are creating an object of food service with the help of annotation, right? If you are
Yeah.
creating a Spring container, it is going to this file. This file is saying go to this package. When you are coming to this package, because of this annotation, it can make a bean of it. Now, with the help of this bean, you can call all the method f dot aws fs dot azure fs dot
GCP.
gcp. Let's run it. Got it? Yep, done. Mhm. Now, see, in the same program, right? I want to make another bean. Mhm. That is food data access object. You can give any name to it, right? So if you want to make a bean, you can use any notation at the rate service, at the rate repository. I told you, right?
Yeah.
Done. If you want, you can give name to it, right? It is up to you. If you don't give the name, it will take same name as a class name f
Small.
small.
Small letter.
That's it. So what is the name of this bean? You can say food dow f small. Now in that, I want to define some method void save. Are you following me?
Yeah.
And you can, if you want, you can make a normal Pojo class. You know Pojo class which contains a private attribute. Every dog has name and private. Can you help me?
Color.
String color. That's fine.
Mhm.
Let's
Age.
do that. I don't want to make very complex. So a getter and setter, you know how to make it, right?
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
we have a tool also that is called Lombok that will create getter setter two string method when you put one annotation on it, that is at the rate data. We'll talk on that. Okay. So this DAO is taking which parameter, man? Dog parameter, right? And printing it. Confused? No. Saving dog size db. Okay, we'll make it. Okay. Oh man, we'll save it. This code is simple, right?
Yeah.
Now this object I want to use inside food service. Got it? That bean I want to use here. You got it or you got confused?
Not wired.
Got it.
This is one independent object made by this Nagin, and this is the independent object made by this, right? Because
Yeah.
of same package. So this bean you can set inside service using another annotation. I said, hey food service, I want to use food dow, right? Yeah. So you can use annotation auto add. Auto add means you are saying to the
Inject.
Spring container, go and pull the bean of food dow and inject inside it, right? Auto add
Yeah.
means hey
Inject
Spring
dependency injection.
container, yeah, go and fetch this bean and set here. That's it. This is called dependency injection. Hmm? Depend. You confused or you got it?
Got it.
Hello. And if you want to call this method, right? I want to call in Azure, so you can say dot save. You have to make an object of dog. Uh-huh. Dog dot help me. Color is white and dog dot color is name is help me Azure.
Yes.
And this dog you can pass. Confused? No. This service layer is calling DAO layer, right? DAO layer bean, right? And then you are passing to it. Similarly, help me. Similarly, you can do for AWS as well. Mhm.
AWS.
Yeah.
Right.
Similarly, you can do for GCP as well. Please. Yeah. Pink. Confused? No. No at all, right? Oh, Mr. AutoWire is doing what? AutoWire what does? Inside a bean, you can pull another bean and set it, right?
Yeah.
So you got this much.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm going to run the same program, right? First of all, Spring container will be created. It will go inside this file, right?
Yeah.
This file is saying, hey, I don't have anything in my pocket. Go to this package. So when you go to the com.p2 package, it is going to look up for all the classes in this package and it will look for the notation. So first of all, it will create the bean of food DAO, right?
Yeah.
Object of food DAO. Then it will create a bean of food service. Then this object will be injected inside this reference using this annotation. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you are using this main method and run it. So you see the magic, right? You see it's working, right?
Yeah.
Hmm? Done. I don't know you got this much or not, guys.
Yeah. We
Hello.
got it. We
You
got it.
you have to make the practice of it. I'm telling you. The way I'm teaching you, if you make a practice like this, after 1 week, you would say, "My God, Spring is cup of tea for me. This is the easiest thing which I have learned in my life." Are you following me? It's not simple. I'm just making it simple like this. Mhm.
Yeah.
Hello. Done. I can, let me teach you. In Spring, there is one of the most frequently asked question is, what is the scope of the bean? So singleton. Singleton means if you fetch the same bean, right? Again and again, it will give you always same copy. Are you following me?
Yeah.
Like here, same bean, I'm just fetching second time. Say yes.
Yeah.
First time, I'm just fetching and second time. Say yes. And I'm fetching this bean third time. Help me. So all the bean scope are singleton. Singleton means it will always give you the same bean, right? If you compare the address of uh, FS1 and FS2, it should be same.
Same.
True.
Why? Because both are, it is pointing to same bean man because it is singleton. Singleton means
Same.
single copy, same
Single.
copy. Only one copy of it in we have in the Spring container. Run it and see. True. You got the concept?
Yep.
So if somebody would say what is the default scope of the bean in Spring is answer
Singleton.
Singleton.
singleton. If you want, you can write, no need to write it, but if you want, you can write it. Annotation scope, and here you can mention singleton. So we need to write it or it is by default.
Default.
I will teach you down the line. We have 5 scope in the Spring. In JSP Solid, there was 4 scope: page, request, session, application. Here we have singleton, prototype, session, application, and request. Got it? I'll teach you slowly, slowly. So do you understand what is the default scope in Spring is? Singleton.
Singleton.
Means in the Spring container, there would be only one copy of it.
One.
Okay. If you know this much, right, we can do many things all together. Got it? So you need to understand this much concept. Auto add, service, scope, and all this notation. People. I want you should do this much first. Okay. Monday, what I'm going to do is Monday I will make it faster. Monday I would be going to work on which application? The other project which we did, right? We convert with the
Finance.
Spring Boot project. So soon, if you know this much, right, I can start Spring Boot, and MVC on Monday. So from here, we'll take the speed. Got it? So things are
Got
not
it.
simple, right? If somebody wants to go, in advance and all, let me share the link. Thank you so much. I'm just stopping over here. Thank you.